All right. So, one of my favorite things about sharing gameplay stuff is when you're going through something for the first time. Obviously, there are a lot of things that you are not going to know about. But sometimes somebody mentions something that you never would have thought about trying, but apparently you can actually spare. Oh God, what's his name? The Turtleoid dude. Of course, of course, now that I'm actually recording this, I'm completely spacing on his name. But this guy, apparently you can actually, like, not kill him. Now, obviously, that is a little bit of a problem because I've already slain him. However, we do have New Game Plus. And I'm assuming, keep your items and fight tougher foes. Oh, well, actually, let me think about this for just a moment. Actually, you know what? Let's play with the saber. Actually, you know what? Now that I actually know what to expect, I can probably actually blast through this incredibly quick. Although, wait, is there going to be anything new in this? Although, now that I think about it, it would be really cool if, like, they keep the New Game Plus in the actual, like, full release of this. But if you unlock Zero, like, they actually let you start as Zero, that'd be really cool. Actually, if they really wanted to go the extra mile, they could put a slightly different, like, beginning for Zero. Even if they do just basically reference the meme of I hid myself while I repaired myself. That would be kind of funny. Okay, there was nothing new in all of that. But yeah, now that I think about this... Ooh. Actually, here's the thing. The sword play in this game isn't that bad. Oh god. Except I forgot. It does kind of sacrifice a lot of mobility. Actually, now that I think about it, I should have gotten, like, the life siphon to go with the sword. I feel like that would actually be an ability that would fit Zero incredibly well. But yeah, this is why I generally always like to, record my first playthrough of games. Because again, now that I actually know what to expect and all that stuff, like, I'm going to be able to blast through this so much easier. Although, now that I think about it, what I could do, I can change the sword to that and then the shot to the trigger. Wait, Giga Attack? Is that something that we have? No. Okay. Oh no, right. Although, again... I also don't really even have to worry about it, to be honest. Not even that big of a deal. Alright, now this guy, I do not think I'm going to be able to take down with a sword. Actually, I might. Oh my god, X's, like, I guess a little, like, picture thing there actually, like, changed with the armor. Oh my god, I can totally do this with a sword. Oh, okay. He's got weird eye frames. But you know what? This is... Oh, wait. Is this attack? I'm so screwed. Oh. But yeah, this might just be kind of a fun challenge now to try and do this, like, sword only. Oh. Don't do that, please. Hey, and there we go. I guess it's not really any different. You just need to get up behind him instead of, you know, shooting him from the front. Although I guess you could also shoot him from behind. So, like, yeah, it really doesn't change anything. Although, now that I think about it, we can also just kind of skip through a lot of this. Because the thing is, like, we're not winning this. Although, now that I think about it, is there anything hidden behind this fight if you somehow survive? Because I know in the original his weakness was ice, and that was the only attack that could actually hurt him. And it was literally like one tick at a time. Okay, no, it does still just end. He just knocked you down to 1 health, and then, yeah. Anyway, that took like a fraction of the time as it did before. Now, the thing I'm curious about, hold up. Oh, I guess I need to actually see about saving anyone before I can really even think about, like, you know, ranking up and stuff. Okay, anyway, Rainy Turtleoid, apparently, if we do not hurt him, we can actually save him. Which, again, is something that in a Mega Man game, I never even would have considered as an option. I mean, that'd be like, you know, in Dark Souls, imagine just not having to kill a boss. That's just, like, not how things go. Actually, no, I guess in Dark Souls 1, there was that one dude. Or I guess girl, whatever. Who, you know, kind of very politely asks you to just leave. Wait a minute, do we have to worry about these guys reviving, or is that only for those, you know, the fire dudes? Because now that I think about it, it would make sense if it was only them, just because, you know, Phoenix stage. If anything, it'd actually be, like, some really good foreshadowing for, like, what was to come, now that I think about it. Because if that was the case, it completely went over my head. Oh, God. Oh! I was not expecting to be able to actually stand on the top of it, outside of the screen. Oh my God. I did not know those guys dived at you like that. That's actually kind of terrifying. Again, I just took these guys out at a distance last time. So, like, I never even had to see them up close. Wait a minute. Was that everyone? Yes, that was. Okay. I'm actually curious if we can rank up even more. So I kind of want to make sure that I save as many of those guys as possible. Okay, anyway, Rainy Turtleoid. This would actually make a lot of sense why he was saying something about, what was it? No. I've heard so many stories about a maverick hunter whose compassion knew no bounds. I didn't expect to finally meet him. Not here. Seems my respect was well placed. But it is my duty to provide my loyalty to my creator, who has rebuilt me despite everything. He has forgiven me for my gift. And then X, yeah. Rainy Turtleoid, I don't want to fight you. Okay, actually, now that I think about it, when he puts it like that, like, of course we're gonna fight him. Alright, buddy. It's not gonna happen. Oh, well. Oh. Well. Hopefully, you know. Hopefully we don't have to play this perfectly. I'm actually really curious, like, this has to be just like a timed thing, right? Wait, is he moving a little faster, or was that just those two moves? I think it might have just been those two moves. Oh. Oh, he's going through an entire sequence. Okay. Oh my god. There we go. Oh. What is this music? What? What are you doing? Fight me! Oh. Wait, was that screen flicker part of the game? Or something weird happening? I told you. I've made up my mind. It's time for you to make up yours. I don't understand. Why? We are not bound by our debts. We have the ability to choose, to do what is right. I know you feel it too. We always have a choice. Maybe you are right. I shouldn't be ashamed of who I am and what I can do. I will assist you in ending the nightmare. Ah, here. I believe you need these nightmare souls for your research. Oh. So we would still get, like, I'm assuming the weapon and stuff. That is actually really trippy. Oh, wait. Does that mean this is gonna be different? Yeah, Gaeta. One of your investigators was destroyed. Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'm not gonna lie, that is, for a Mega Man game, considering that I've played through, like, I want to say like 37 of these games. I really don't remember off the top of my head. But having a boss that you do not actually have to defeat, that is actually a really, really cool concept. Again, after so many games, I've basically just been trained to immediately start firing the moment you can. So this is actually really, really cool. Although, no, we didn't level up. Okay. Honestly, I might actually just play through this again on my own. Because to be honest, like, even though this is a demo, it's actually really, really good. Yes, it does not back off of the difficulty that, made Mega Man X6 kind of, I don't want to say unbearable, but like borderline unfair. The thing is, though, the way that this game actually presents the difficulty, it does actually make it feel fair. Even though, again, it is still brutal. But to be fair, Mega Man games generally are kind of difficult. However, the removal of lives and the addition of checkpoints in stage... Actually, wait a minute. Did the original X6 have checkpoints? For some reason, I want to say it did not, but it's been a while. Either way, though, it kind of feels like they took a little bit of inspiration off of, I think it was Mega Man 10. Or wait, no, was it 9? Actually, no, I'm pretty certain it is 9. Because I know a lot of people said that one was incredibly difficult, but the thing is, with the addition of the checkpoints being very generously placed, I feel like it more than compensated for the upped difficulty, and it feels like this does exactly the same thing. It doesn't back off the actual challenge or the difficulty. It basically just gives you a fair chance without asking you to basically replay the entire level constantly. As long as you stick with it, you can kind of keep brute forcing your way forward. But yeah, if there's anything else with this demo, please let me know. Because again, this was actually an incredibly cool detail, and it actually has me really curious what might actually be in, like, the full release, and just, all the little things it might have hidden within it.